Archie, luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind a family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York Watch Show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home he's chasing new Asian delight. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all that cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York Watch Show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York Watch Show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Hey, welcome. Fuck me, that is hard work getting Eddie to understand what. Yeah, we got 10 people watching because no one's fucking here. Everyone's at the fucking dungeon. I mean, what's the point of even doing a show when you've only got 10 people? How's it going, Archie? They're all screaming about fucking salaries and shit like that. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You got Narc telling him, take 60%, take 100%. Fuck Archie. Take all the money, Eddie. You know how it goes, Archie. You've dealt with this hundreds of times with what's his face, Jock, and all these people.
Oh, and Jock's bad mouthing me. I'm the biggest cunt in the universe.
Of course.
I ripped him off.
Oh, of course. He never got paid once, did he, Archie? You only gave him like, I don't know, $10,000 over the time that he worked for you. But hey, you're a cunt, Archie.
It's just
there's no loyalty, is there? There's no loyalty.
Eddie's actually pretty loyal, to be honest with you. Believe it or not, he's got bad. He's actually loyal because
apart from the Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Cash. Other than that, yeah.
I said to him, he reckons he didn't get much. And I believe it because most of the cunts who want to cheat me, they're also stingy. That's one thing I would say is actually true. And look, Luxy.
But he's doing a good job, though. He's doing a good job.
Oh, it's hard. Look, I wouldn't, life is hard, Luxy. Luxy, it is so fucking.
But can you at least have a word with him and say, hey, you can do 23 hours. Just give Luxy his 1 hour fucking time slot. Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, look, we got no fucking punters. It's pointless me even doing the show. Might as well just fucking cancel it. Luxy doesn't need his piece of the pie either, does
We're just trying. I mean, what time is it in America now? It's so
like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, yeah.
Let me check what time it is. It's 5:40 in the morning. I'll say hello to the punters. We got Tickle My Talk in the house. Hello. Welcome, and a quiet taste. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. We got a couple of punters. We've managed to siphon off a couple of punters from the dungeon. We currently have 25 people in the house. We got Tom L. We got Mrs. Wilkinson. Panerai Ferrari's in the house. G'day. JD in the house. Hey, Archie and Lux. Lucas P is here. NATO's here. Mikey Casio GTR. And we got very kind support. We are getting support. We are getting support from the punters. And please, when I'm joking with Archie, don't get me wrong. I actually like Eddie. I got no issues with Eddie. Just give me 1 hour. Just give me 1 hour. Out of those 24, give me 1 hour, please. Just give me 1 hour. We got Super Chat.
Hey, man.
Hey, how are you, man? I haven't spoken to you in ages. What's going on, man? When you coming back to America?
End of the week. Hey, what are you doing over here? The party's at the dungeon. Everyone's over at the dungeon. You're rebel streaming.
Well, we always had this slot. We just try and do an hour. Luxy's show was always an hour. We've done it for 2.5 years. How long? 2.5 years.
Yeah, 2.5 years. Yeah, 2.5 years.
Yeah, 2.5.
How you doing, Luxy Poo?
I'm all right. How are you?
Fantastic.
Where are you now? Are you in the States or are you in Europe or where are you now?
I'm in España.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Hey, is everything worked out well?
Yeah.
Has it made your mind clearer as what you want to do in your future?
It definitely opens up your mind. When you come to places like this, I'll tell you what. I've been, I'm here in a town called Playa Dado, and it's like a little beach city. And dude, you can get an amazing beachfront apartment with a
Mhm.
balcony for 150,000 euros.
Oh, I see.
It's absolutely amazing, and it just the food is amazing. The food is cheap too. You go down for a coffee down the street, it's
Was it
€1.
expensive? Do you agree with me?
Sorry?
Was Geneva expensive?
Fuck yeah. That place will make you go broke quick.
We had a good time there, don't you think?
Oh, 100%. I'd love to go back. That was an amazing time. That's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be a cool place to live, but it's also the kind of place where like you got to be like everyone's like on the move. Everyone's working it, you know. No one's chilling, let's go for a coffee, you know. It's like it's hustle and bustle.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me this. How many weeks have you stayed there? Like, how long have I been back? I can't even remember how long I've been back. Oh, you stayed an extra.
Well, and I was in Amsterdam before, so I've been gone like about a month.
Wow. And you've enjoyed it?
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
How is your paddock going?
Good, I'm wearing it right now.
Do you miss the green box you sold me?
No, I still have the other one. I want to sell it though.
Why?
Wait, you got two? You got two of these green boxes?
Yeah, he ordered it. He ordered it by mistake. He got double. It got double up,
Oh.
and he didn't want to really. By the time he realized it was sort of too late.
You know,
How
one
much
thing
did
that
you pay?
What did you pay for the box? Do you mind if I ask you that?
they were like 700 or 800 a piece, I think.
Okay. Okay.
And how much did Archie pay? How much did Archie pay?
600 US minus
600.
fee.
Took a
That's
little
all right.
hit.
It's a bargain.
Took a
It's
little,
bargain.
hit on it.
It was better
Talk
than bloody fella offered you.
Yeah, and it's literally brand new. You know, all the stickers were on it. It's unused. It's
Talking
could
about
probably-
money.
you could easily resell it for what you paid.
I didn't buy it for a profit. I bought it because I was going to use it. I've taken many photos with it. You've seen them in the group. I didn't buy it to make money out of you. I bought it because look, I don't think I can make money out of it because the Aussie dollar is so weak. Who would I
Hey,
sell it
speaking
to?
of making money, you know, a crazy idea that crossed my mind. I was thinking maybe I just sell all the watches and buy a place in Spain.
Yes, do it, please.
You'd sell
I
your
think-
paddock?
I could literally sell my watches and trade it for a loft in Spain.
Yeah.
No, what
it.
you would do? Just hang on. What you would do is you could sell the paddock, but just keep one of the Rolex. Keep one Rolex. Don't sell everything.
You think?
Keslo, you know what's more important? Living life, not a fucking piece of metal on your wrist.
Bro, that's the thing. When you're here in Playa Dado, everyone's on the boat, chilling, having a drink, having a smoke. No one's wearing a fucking watch. No one's driving nice cars. It's beach life. It's chill. Not that that's what you want every day, but fuck, it just makes you think like, fuck these things.
Kelso, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to interrupt you. I tried to find the perfect moment to interrupt you. We got super chats talking about money. We got super chats
Bring
that
it.
I'm ignoring. Phoenician Cedar, $2 Eddie is a good bloke, Arch.
Yes,
He
sir.
confides in you.
He what?
Confides.
He trusts
in
you. He trusts you.
Yeah, he does. He does. I trust him too. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy. He is.
Yeah.
And
Well, we had a little discussion on the dungeon because he's been putting in the hard work. He's holding it down, and it seems like he's making some dough. And
yes, he is. I've just paid him.
There was just some discussion about keeping track of his income and making sure that he's getting what he's rightfully owed per the agreement.
Oh, I send him a spreadsheet. Basically, what I do is actually I tell you what, Narc's a cunt, Plastic's a cunt, right? Uzi's a total cunt. If I sent you the emails I sent him with the breakdown, how about you be a neutral party who just says, yeah, actually Archie's doing the right thing? How does that sound?
I mean, yeah, it's all on paper, right? It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I've got another super chat I need to read, and I also want to give my point of view regarding Archie and payments. The Magpie, £5 British. Thank you kindly for the super chat and the support. And he says, "I still want you, Luxy Poo." Well, I really appreciate that, and I'm very thankful for the support. And I will try my best, as Archie would say, to keep these shows coming for you day in, day out. And regarding Archie and payments, I want to say this, and this is no shtick. This is serious. Archie has always been more than fucking fair regarding payments to me. He has always paid me on the fucking dot, on the fucking day. He has never fucked me over. He has helped me if I ever needed help. He has been more than fucking kind. So if any of these fuckers that want to stir the pot and make up drama and make up nonsense, sure, for entertainment, it's a bit of a laugh and a bit of fun. But if we're talking serious and serious money, serious business, Archie doesn't fuck around. He pays his staff on time, and it's all correct. And
no, I gotta agree with you. Just as a person, you know, I've spent a good amount of time with Paul, and he is really fair with that kind of stuff. You know, whether it comes to Uber or dinner, you know, let me get this or let me pay for the. You know, he's not a mooch like that.
But the thing that Eddie needs to do, one thing he needs to do. Because it is a business, he needs to do the invoices, put the date, put the show, put the amount of super chats that's coming, so it is all correct, and there's no discussion then of what is right and what's wrong, because it can all be checked, and he just needs to make proper invoices. Because it's easy to say to Archie, "Hey, you owe me $1,000," and Archie goes, "Well, show me the calculation." And if Eddie goes, "Well, you need to show it properly, right? You need to have the invoices and calculate and everything right."
Exactly.
Because Kelso, as a business, if someone says, "Hey, you owe me $1,200," and you go, "Okay, fine, but can you show me how you came to that figure?" There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, it's agreed upon beforehand.
Yeah, but what I mean is, he's got to calculate the super chats for every single show, right? He's got to.
Oh, sure.
And then do the percentages. Google takes the percentage.
Just Kelso, for you, because I trust you, I'll send you the break. I've just paid it. Eddie's been paid up till today. I'll actually send it to you.
So I'm the escrow service?
No, you're just somebody who's independent and can say, "Yep, that was done."
Yeah. So what, are you PayPaling him?
I've already PayPal'd him. He's already got the money. I'll show you the spreadsheet I sent him. Let me send it to you. Just hang on.
Because I think Eddie's the kind of guy, you know, he likes to clock in, collect the paycheck on Friday. You know, he doesn't want to fucking nickel and dime this, that, count this, count that.
I just show you how I do work it out. It's from. I did make a mistake because it was 50% now, but that's actually was corrected and sent through to him.
Because originally it was 40. I think it's. As the days went on,
as the days went on, Narc and the people just
yeah.
It was Narc. Narc is total fucking cunt. Just he doesn't do it just to he just does it to be a cunt, absolute cunt. And same as
Narc says he has his own spreadsheet that doesn't match up with yours.
Yeah, well, he's gonna say that. Narc's a fucking crazy guy.
Narc's the cunt.
He wants drama. You know what Narc's like. He wants drama. He wants to stir the pot, which is fun for entertainment. But are we talking entertainment or are we talking business?
100% right. Okay, I've just... It's been done now.
Platinum Big G in the house says, "I wouldn't trust Kelso. He's a plant." Oh. Huh.
Yes.
Oh, that looks nice. Look there. He's on his vacation. There you go. It looks nice. How hot is it? What's the weather like?
Paddock, boys. Paddock.
I just send the sheet through to you, actually.
Kelso, if you're in Spain, I don't know how far you are from Jamie. Jamie's in Spain.
He's on the other side of the country. Yeah, I'm on the east side near France.
Okay.
Catalonia.
Have you been to the south of France yet?
No, it's very close though. It's funny. A lot of people from the south of France actually come over here for vacation.
Because it's cheaper, right?
Cheaper and more sun. Nicer beaches. Well, that's debatable.
Oh, Jamie says Beirut skyline.
It's cool here. They got the pool.
Oh, you got a swimming pool.
You got the marina over here.
Oh, that's nice. Have you been on the boat trip yet?
Yeah. The boats. The person that owns this place, their boat is right there, actually.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Is it a big boat or a little boat?
20 meters.
Oh, big. So that's about 68 foot, 69 foot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Nice.
I sent you.
So you're back. You're settled. You're back in Aussie. What's the latest?
Yeah. Actually, look, I'm back. I tell you what, it's I won't be going to Geneva again. Fuck, it was I had a great time. Don't get me wrong, it was a great time. The trip didn't really pay for itself, but you know what, Kelso? Me and you had a great time. I was really happy with that hotel I stayed at. I think that hotel I stayed at was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was nice.
And
I like the free beverages downstairs, the juices and the.
They weren't free; they were on my tab.
Oh, whoopsies!
Yeah.
Oh, how many fucking orange juices did you drink?
He wanted the juice in the shower.
There's an open tap, at the bar.
Give me juice. Give me shower.
No wonder that little Vietnamese girl asked me if I knew you. I said, yeah, he's my good friend. Oh, that's okay. Then I saw her. That's why she asked. I thought she was flirting with me. She's just trying to work out who to give the bill to.
What's the room number? Oh, that's good.
It's okay, Kelso. It's okay. Everything is okay. You got your $40 back. You got your 40.
Yes.
What was that all about? I only heard the end of it.
Hey, how cool was it when we walked into FP Jorn and Wei Ko was buying a piece?
Yes. Do you notice? That's why you don't say to him, do you know who the hell I am? You say, hey, I just do a little bit of streaming. Oh, you're Archie. Like you just wait for him. You know what I mean? If I went there and said, do you know who the fuck I am? He'll say, no. Who are you? That's what he would have done.
Right.
You know? You got to go in humble. Do you understand?
It was I felt like a total, when, I was like, oh, what are you picking up? It shows us the fucking amazing, whatever the fuck it was, $200,000. And then he turns to us and goes, what are you picking up?
Oh, that's a baller. That's a baller move.
Okay, that's okay.
What color's your Bugatti, Kelso?
Exactly.
He was nice enough, don't you think, or not?
No, he was. He was cool.
That sounds a bit of a douche move, though, to be honest.
No, because we went in there and said, oh,
no, he was cool. He was cool.
That was the private saloon. That's the private saloon there.
Yeah.
For pickups. We just walked in, because...
So what was your response when he asked you that?
Oh, no, we just having a look around.
We're just having a look around.
Window shopping.
Tire kicking.
No, but that's okay, don't you think, or not? That was okay.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. We get the free pass with the paddocks. We get the free pass.
Yeah. No. That was a fantastic time out, Kelso. We had a amazing time out from that.
Yeah.
And that's why I wouldn't sell the watch, because let's face it, we had. Don't you think that watch makes you a baller? You got so much respect from it. No,
it's cool. It is cool.
It was. Look, I honestly, I think that was one of the fun. That was really. Look, would I go there again? For me, it's very expensive to go there. Okay, it's a long. Also, it's such a horrible flight.
Yeah,
And
there's no direct flights in there. What the fuck is that?
no. Well, no. But I took time off to I took time off in Hong Kong and that to relax a bit because look, that's just how it goes. But what I'm trying to say is we had the most amazing time. I thought me and you, we did so much fun stuff. Don't you think?
Yeah, it really was. It was really cool.
It was so cool. And
one watch that really fucking amazed me that no one really brought up. Did you see the new Van Cleef with the automaton? You know, where the couple kiss.
Oh yeah.
Let me pull it up because this is fucking amazing. I think this is one of the best watches from the show.
Got you.
I mean, what do you think? What was your
I loved. I honestly. No, I just had. I think that it was the people we met that was so fun. I mean, Bart Gronefeld. Fuck me dead. That was incredible. I would have liked to.
Those are awesome.
I would have liked to have got a photo with Terry Stern in a suit. You know, I was wearing some decent. But look, that's the thing. They're very hard to get in touch. Even though you're at these events, it's very hard to get opportunities to see them. You know what I mean?
100%. No, that was really cool with the Gronefeld brothers. I mean, I already love their watches, but they're just so cool. Especially Bart. You know, smoking a cig in the back with him. That was really cool.
Yes.
You can tell he's a bro, you know, which is cool because so many of the watchmakers are kind of nerdy. You know, they're like interesting characters, but like those guys you could like have a beer with and just like have a good time. And by the way, they're geniuses in the watch game. You know, it's like
no. That's definitely the case.
You know what's funny when you talk to them? It's like they actually don't want to do marketing. You know, they have so much demand. They're actually.
Yeah. No,
That's a
that was
problem.
Here, I get
it. I pulled up the tab. Present this this Van Cleef that I got pulled up here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so check this thing out. This is fucking insane.
Oh yeah, Jamie likes these. Jamie loves these kind of watches. Have you seen the one with the bridge? He likes the one with the bridge.
That's actually the one I was looking for. I think.
Oh, the bridge.
This is one version of it here.
It's very romantic.
Oh, it's beautiful. Coming together for a kiss. Oh.
Yeah.
What an amazing gift that would be.
Oh, it is. It is incredible.
How much do you reckon this costs? It must be big money, right?
I think they're about 170.
Fucking hell.
I don't think Archie loves me that much, does he?
Poetry of time.
By the way, we got a member for 26 months, Scratchy. He says, hey guys, sorry I am late. Have a good show. Upvote. Thank you, Scratchy. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, these brands like Van Cleef and even, you know, when we went to Louis Vuitton, Archie, how they're doing that line of high-end shit. You know, I've always kind of written off these brands as like, you know, jewelry brands, or, you know, they're just doing these to throw diamonds on or to sell to their clients that like the brand. But I'm actually starting to come around to the idea that some of these are pretty legit, you know. Even Harry Winston, you know, they have that whole Opus line where they do these amazing. First of all, they like find the best watchmakers out there. They've had Ludovic Ballard, they had the Urwerk guys, they had yeah, every year they use someone different, and they come up with these fucking masterpieces. And of course, they're ridiculously expensive. But even if you can't afford it, it's still like a work of art that you can look at and respect and admire. And they're not just name brands, you know. They actually have some true, you know, artisans in there. Anyways.
No, you're right. They do. They really do.
People kind of look past them because they're just so expensive, you know. But
what do you think about Beauvais?
I'm not a fan.
I haven't looked into them that hard. It's the same dilemma, you know. They're just so expensive. I know they have good brand history, but I'm no expert with them. It's
most of their watches are actually, all the parts are made in house. None of this imported from China shit. Actually, properly made in house.
See, that whole thing, I have no respect for all that bullshit anymore, because in-house actually isn't always better.
No.
Yeah, true. I get that.
Like, even some of these really big, really high-end independents, they know their place, and they know. I'll give you an example. Like with the tourbillon. The tourbillon actually is not that complicated, okay? And it's actually better to get a company that specializes this and purchase the tourbillon cage and then build your movement around that as a module, okay? And when you talk to these independents, there's no glory in creating your own tourbillon. Like, it's actually, I'll give you an example here. Like Ludovic Ballard, okay? He worked for F.P. Journe, okay? And Francois Paul wanted to give him the tourbillon to make. He said, I want you to be the guy doing the tourbillon. And normally this is like a huge honor. This is like one of the most extravagant complications you could have. No, Ludovic said, I don't want to work on that. It's too simple. The only thing complicated about the tourbillon is that it's difficult to regulate. Okay, there's nothing actually that difficult about the piece. The only thing that's cool about it is that it's moving and it's, you know, it's on a gyro, whatever. So he actually turned that down, and Francois Paul ended up giving him a much more complicated piece. I think it was the minute repeater that they did. Anyways, it just kind of made me think the tourbillon is really not all that. But the point is, like, with some of these watchmakers, it's actually better to outsource things like hairsprings, and there's people that are doing it so much better, you know. So why not just get it from the person that? It's like you build a house. Fuck trying to hire a painter. Just get the best painting company to do the job, you know. Why?
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, you're right. If you're gonna buy something, buy it from the company that's dedicated to becoming an expert in that particular field, right? Don't buy something from a man trying to do everything.
Exactly. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It doesn't make it like, I mean, there's a point where it gets ridiculous, like Jacob & Co. Like, in my opinion, Jacob & Co. really doesn't make anything themselves. They design it, they engineer it, and they outsource it. And there's, in a way, there's nothing wrong with that because it is a good product, but it's not as genuine, you know? You got to have some watchmaking, you know, yourself. You got to be doing something yourself, in my opinion, you know. But I think finding like a good blend is also a good way of doing it.
Does it bother you that when it says Swiss made on a watch, that technically it's not really Swiss made? Is in the idea that you'd think it's Swiss made?
Yeah, that is a little bit weird how they do that, you know. All the bracelets
isn't it like
60?
Yeah, isn't it like only 60% or something? Or there's so many. It's really bad.
Yeah, I've heard that number.
Yeah,
there's some legal percentage on it, but that's what makes some of these companies stand out, though. Like, I'll give you an example, like Singer watches. You know, they do the Singer Porsches. They have a whole line of watches, and they take pride in not only saying it's Swiss made, it's Geneva made. Every single part, even the strap, is made in Geneva. The guy who makes the straps drops them off in a moped from down the street. Okay,
Ah.
nothing is outsourced. It's all in from the city itself, and not many people can say that. And it's not saying it's better, but it's just kind of cool, you know. It's like that's the motherland of watchmaking. You know, it is lame that there's parts coming from China, and I mean that's why the bracelets on a lot of those watches suck. You know, it's like, I mean, that may not be the reason. I mean, they could easily spend more money and get a better product out of China, but the whole point is saving money, which is just not cool.
No, I think you're right there. Very, very right there.
Here, I'll pull up these Singer watches because these are actually really cool. And the watchmakers they have, okay, one of the watchmakers used to work for Patek, left Patek to come work over at Singer. And he was saying because at Patek it can be quite boring, he said, after a while.
Amazing stuff. And you know, the guy who did the Guilloche at Patek, he had actually worked for 16 years at Breguet. He'd learned his craft at Breguet.
Oh, the guy we saw at the salon?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that was interesting how they do that. It's, you know what it makes you realize when you watch them do that guilloche, it's all in the it's all in the setup. It's all in the preparation. Like when he actually starts turning the machine, like that's not the art of it. Like he's just like getting that part done.
Oh,
it's like
that machine is from 1906.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, that is so cool, right?
Exactly. It was so amazing. That was a fantastic trip. Don't you think that trip was amazing or not?
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
I thought it was
I learned
incredible.
a lot. It was really eye-opening. And just seeing everyone was so cool, you know, going to dinners, and that was the best part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, I'm going to share this for you. This is the Singer watches I was referring to. You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, it's on the screen now.
Yep.
Oh,
beautiful. I love the hands, don't you?
Yeah, they're interesting, right? They're doing their own thing here. So one thing that's fascinating with this particular model, the Heritage Collection, is they actually found these Valjoux chronographs. I forget the number, but it's the same ones that Patek used, okay? And they got like 100 of them, and they completely took them apart, refinished them, and they look amazing. I gotta find the back of this. And you know the crazy thing with these, they're like $14,000. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not. Most independents get crazy with the price, and they certainly do with other models. But this particular one is reasonable. Here's their dive watch.
I'm not keen on the design, to my taste.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not to my taste.
Here, let me pull this up. I mean, it's pretty classic, that particular one. Wait till I show you these chronographs. Are insane. They do a similar thing to Moser, where they do the it's an automatic, but they put the rotor sandwiched between the dial and the movement, so you don't see it. Here we go. Collections. Oh yeah, Heritage. Here we go. I like this one the most personally.
Do you like that, Archie?
Those two there, the Singers, you mean?
Yeah.
I love the green. I think the green is funky as fuck.
Yep. I love the green too.
And if you had the car to go with it, that's where it really would accent it.
Well, and here's what's so cool about this one. You know, they are restoring the cars, and they restored this movement. So it's the same like DNA of like bringing new life to the piece. You know.
Yep.
Yeah. See, here we go.
100%.
Their components are all new, old stock, untouched, never assembled, yada yada yada. Look at this. Look at this movement. Look at this. This is fucking amazing. But for 14 grand, I think they underpriced.
For an ETA.
It's not ETA. That's Valju.
Sorry, Valju. Yeah. I know. I get it. I'm in a different country at the moment, and things are not. I'm penny pinching. Okay.
I'm just saying, no one's fucking heard of these, and they're actually pretty legit. Okay, now here, let me show you their chronograph, because the chronograph is what they're really hot on. So this is the only chronograph that has 3 central hands. So typically, you have the subdials, right? Well, on this one, these hands will all point towards 12 o'clock. They'll all stack. And then when you run it, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all point towards the outer track there. So it's better if you see it actually running. But anyways, this is really incredible. It's a thick, chunky monkey. It's not really for me, but it's just an incredible feat of engineering. Just doing something different, and they won all these awards for it. And look at that movement. I mean, it's fucking insane.
Incredible stuff, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Marcus Mandel says he likes it.
Beautiful.
Mikey Casio GTR says
it's funny you said you like the hands, because that's one of the only things that I'm kind of like, eh.
Oh no, they look so retro. You know what I mean?
I know, but it's like sword hands. But I don't like
but
the
they're
fucking
unique.
stick.
You can't say they copied them, can you?
No, that's I don't know.
I like unique things. You know what I mean?
It just doesn't look super refined. Like the whole watch is so refined, and then the hands are like cut out of a fucking cookie cutter.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Mikey Casio GTR says looks like a Seiko turtle.
Ooh, fuck.
I don't like it, to be honest. It's not my cup of tea.
I just think the movement, the finishing, and the price is like pretty interesting.
Are you gonna get one?
No, but I never would have considered it until I took the tour at the workshop, and then you kind of drink the Kool-Aid a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about going to the show, though, is like, or just the whole town is.
What's Geneva like now after the show's closed? Is it settled down a bit? Is it different vibe?
Yeah, it's a little quieter, but it's the same. I mean, there are certainly a lot more people here that week.
Yeah,
for sure.
It had a different feel to it, didn't it? Really?
Yeah, it was just kind of just a little more normal. Everyone's just going back to work and.
Yeah. Well, that's the main thing.
If we do it again, I'm gonna make a lot more appointments. Fuck.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think.
I mean, I made a few, but I need a. I mean, you really can't do anything without those.
Well, otherwise it's kind of, and you want to get those VIP invites, don't you? You know what I mean? I think you could get the VIP invites in New York.
Now I have some more contacts. Now I have more contacts. Now I have more contacts to ask for those and to get into those, because.
Well, you didn't realize how important it is until you're there. You know what I mean?
Totally.
It's kind of.
Like, I had set up the Laurent Ferrier one because I met him at Watch Time New York. And so I had emailed him and I was like, oh yeah, I'm coming to Watches and Wonders. And because I wanted to do the factory tour, but he was like, oh, that week it's too busy. But he still got us to sit down at Watches and Wonders, which was basically impossible if you were to just walk up there.
Yes. Yeah. No, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun, and definitely a lot of fun.
Did you bring any Fabergé chocolate back?
No, I gave that to some friends I was with in Shenzhen. I used it up. That chocolate needs to be eaten pretty quickly because it's so fresh. You know what I mean? You can't. It hasn't got the chemicals in it.
Right.
But it was amazing.
Platinum Big G says, to be honest, Watches and Wonders looks pretty shit.
Yeah, it sort of is. If you don't have contacts, like if you went there with your wife and your kids, can you imagine your wife? Oh, what are you looking at? What? Da, 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 da. You'd have a fucking awful time. You've got to have organized. I mean, seriously, you have to get those VIP entry, don't you think, Caslow?
Yep.
Like we were so lucky. We had LV and we had Bukhara. And that lady I met from Australia, like she could have got me into anything I wanted to, but I didn't want to. You know, I look. She's a good contact, and next time, if you go with, I can look. You can sort of bounce off them a bit, but to get those invites, it's so hard to do that, don't you?
You know what seems impossible to get into?
What's that?
Patek. Fucking nobody was going in there unless you were. We only saw the Sheik going in.
Oh, I got a VIP invite with that Raphael Young guy.
You walked into the Patek.
No, I got the VIP tour, and we were allowed to go anywhere we wanted.
Really?
Yeah, but he's bought things. Look, I don't suck ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. It's not my genre. Okay.
Mm.
You know me. You've met me. Do I suck ass? Not really.
Yeah, not really.
People suck Archie's ass.
Yeah, but I don't really like sucking. You know what I mean? I kind of. But it's a different. It
depends on her net worth.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, thank you. So you are right there. You are right. It's always negotiable. But no, I must admit, meeting you, I tell you one thing, the highlight, Kessler, I had a great time with you. That was an amazing time I had, okay?
Yeah, it was good, man.
Kelso, what was the best moment of the whole trip?
Oh, so many, bro. I don't know.
No, but we had good times. I was glad I met you there. It would have been boring without you, Kelso.
Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah,
You know
just
what I mean?
chilling. Yeah.
Kelso, are you worth more than $2 million? Because it sounds like Archie was trying to kiss your ass.
I really had. Tan was a really good time to be with. Him and I had a few different places we checked out. AHCI and De Bethune. And love that guy. It's good times. And then Jamie Dodger, Thomas Burnett. That was a big highlight. Going to Anderson, Genève with those guys. That was kind of a surprise adventure. I wasn't really expecting, but that was fantastic.
Thomas was a bit upset we couldn't get into Richie Recepi. You know Recepi?
I mean, that's what we were just saying. I mean, you gotta have that. You gotta have an appointment for that guy. Breguet, I'll let you in, no problem.
Yeah, that's because I know I just moved it over with the day before.
Yeah,
I turned up.
That watchmaker at Breguet was pretty cool. I like that guy.
He was a very nice guy.
Yeah, he had the Marine, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dodger is in the house.
Hello, chaps.
Hey, what's up, Dodge?
Just dropping the wife off at the hairdressers.
Nice.
Gonna drive home.
Arch, how about that story the Breguet watchmaker told about the guy who saved for 20 years and then he came in to buy his watch and he cried
cool.
when he got it?
Yeah, that was a cool story, wasn't it?
That's good. That's good marketing.
I don't doubt it.
I think Breguet was one of the highlights, really. It was really nice the way they hosted us.
Oh, they were very cool, guys. Because I
Extremely cool, yeah.
I had gone in there the day before, see, and just sort of smoothed them over. See, I actually gave them photos of my collection, which he had, and then the next day I came in with a team of, like, Jamie's got a Breguet, I've got a Breguet. You know, it was so cool. You know what I'm saying?
The Breguet squad.
But AP wasn't very friendly, were they?
Who? AP?
Yeah.
Oh, they were nasty. They're just they're so their own arseholes, honestly.
Yeah, and what's funny is that that's not the only place where that happens. It's like that at a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, talking about arseholes, Poway is in the house.
Oh, here we go.
Away!
Full screen! Full screen! Poway, you on the show? Poway. Oh, I guess he doesn't want any attention today.
Fuck.
So, Arch, did you make it to AHCI to see the Independence?
No, I didn't.
I know, none of that interests you, bro. You got to be more open-minded. Like, even though you're not into that shit.
No, I wanted to go. I just ran out of time, man.
Yeah, man.
Like it's just one of these things. I look. The jet lag was terrible too. Do you understand? The jet lag can be pretty awful.
Let me show you this one piece that just has me fucking.
Oh well, I've managed to get connected now. Kelso, you know me, Kelso. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Where the fuck do you get off? Where do you get off?
With what?
Where do you get off, Archie?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. What am I going to talk about now, Archie? What do you think you were watching on
For
the
fuck's
Horror
sake,
Dungeon?
Poway, spit it out. Spit it out.
Oh, come on. Oh, well, don't you get aggravated with me. You know.
What are you going to do if I do get aggravated, Poway? Absolutely nothing.
Well, you know full well you're not just going to fucking boot me, because this isn't how it works.
I'm not booting you. I'm not booting
well,
you.
exactly.
I'm waiting for you to spit it out.
Come on, Luxy Poo. You know what this is all about. Archie.
I don't. That's why we're asking.
You and this guy here. You and this guy here. Yeah. I've got a lot of respect for you, Luxy, but fucking hell.
But what? Get to the fucking point, can you?
Spit it out.
When are you gonna wait? Where's this fair trade policy?
What are you talking about? Just spit it out. Jesus Christ.
How?
I'm telling you as much as you need to know.
Jeez, it's like a woman. You should know. You should know what you did wrong last night. Poway, you got 30 seconds. Spit it out or keep it quiet.
Hang on a minute. 30 seconds or what?
I just fucking told you. Spit it out. What are you trying to say?
Go boot me after 30 seconds.
Ah, Jesus. You're like a fucking scorned bitch.
Exactly.
Just tell us what the problem is.
Because you know as well as I do, that wouldn't be right either.
Just tell us. Jesus Christ. Just tell us what we've done wrong.
Poway's a free man. A free man.
What do about the rate for Eddie, Che, and Lux?
40 kilometers per hour.
All right, let me get back to this. So when we were at AHCI...
No, hang on a minute. What are you talking about?
Oh, shit. We just lost him. I didn't even kick him out. He just left. Oh. Come
Scared
back.
him away with a watch talk.
Fuck. Sorry, Kelso. I didn't even kick him out. That's the funny thing about it.
Yeah, I kicked him out. Okay, just being a dick.
Oh.
I mean, fuck. What can I? We had a great time there. It was a great time. We had a great time. Speaking of great times, I got to shoot off now. Luxie, I see you later, man. Love you.
See you, Arch.
See you later, guys.
No,
Love
you got to get the full hour in. What are you? You're cutting short.
Archie, Poway's here to give you a piece of his mind.
Who's kicked me out?
Poway, you got to be fucking quick because Archie's leaving.
Who's kicked me out?
Fucking get to the point. Archie's leaving.
Annoying.
Super chat, Jefferson Exotic, $5. Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes.
Oh,
Thank
did you
you,
kick me
Jefferson.
out? Archie, did you kick me out?
Ah, for fuck's sake, Poway. Doesn't matter who kicked you out. Get to the point because Archie's leaving.
He's leaving, baby.
You got 10 seconds.
Did you kick me out, fat? Hey, Archie,
8.
fat lad, did you kick me out?
Sticks.
What do you mean you get 5, 8, 6? So
3,
who's the one that's
What do you
pointing me
say?
out?
2,
What do you want to say?
1.
Was it you, Lux?
What is it? What is it you wanted to say? Just get to the point. What's the problem?
When are you going to give a fair rate?
A what?
A fair rate.
When are you going to give a fair rate to Eddie?
He's paid 50%. What the fuck more do you want?
Well, you just watched the Horology Dungeon. You were ringing him up because you know full well that it's not fucking right.
What's not right? You go get fucked. You're the idiot who told me to put mental jock on. Look how that worked out. That guy's an ungrateful
He
cunt.
did the fucking job you paid him.
He did. Anyhow, I go home,
Mental
guys.
jock
See you
is
later.
your issue with mental jock is your issue with mental jock.
You're the one who said to me he was desperate and he'd be a good worker. The guy's a fucking leech.
Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't care.
I took your word for it.
That-
You stood up for him and you let me down.
At the time, that was at the
Upside
time.
down.
When have I ever done anything wrong to you? That was at the
You gave
time.
me bad advice.
That was at the time. Your problem.
Yes,
Blame
yes,
me for
yes.
that. Blame me for that ever since. It's not my problem. That was your fucking problem. But yet you don't like me telling Eddie he needs to get a fair rate off you, working it the other way around.
Okay, how is 50% not fair?
Yeah, and anyhow, I'm not getting involved with you and what I pay him. It's none of your fucking business. Okay?
It's any of my business. I've just told him.
Poway.
What
Archie
you
has spent
You've got
Poway.
paid him the rate
Archie
you
has
said to
spent
pay him, though.
15 years building this platform and this audience. How is it not fair for Eddie to get 50%? Eddie has not spent 15 years building the audience. Archie has. So what is
And he
wrong
had
with
a discipline.
50%?
How long have I been?
Fair point,
How long
fair
have I been
point.
watching? How long have I been
Eddie can
watching
come.
you fucking
Anyone
Oh,
can
come
come
on,
and
Lux.
run the dungeon.
I gotta
And
go,
they.
guys. See you later.
All right.
See you
Luxie
later.
and
Poway.
How long have I been watching this?
Poway. Anyone is welcome to
run.
run the dungeon. Archie has always offered
And who you
a
gonna
fair
find?
rate.
Who you gonna find that's gonna do it? I mean, if
Well,
fucking it was
Eddie's
that
doing
easy,
it.
I'd do it.
Eddie's doing it. Archie
Easy,
spent
I'd do
15
it.
fucking
You see,
years
anybody-
building the
you just said
audience,
to me-
building the business, and
Fuck's sake,
anyone
look,
can just
you-
turn
you're
up.
gaslighting me now,
Anyone can turn up and have a job and make thousands of dollars.
They can, but they
From
don't.
the 15 years of Archie building this community. If that's not a
Gaslighting
fair
me.
rate,
I've
I
been
don't
here-
know
I've
what
been
it
here
is.
as long as you have, Lux, and that doesn't happen.
What do you mean it doesn't happen?
Yeah, I'd
It's
fucking do
happening.
it.
It's happening.
With Eddie.
I don't
It's that
understand
easy.
how
How
can you say 50% is hard done by?
You're fucking
Eddie
gaslighting,
has
right?
not done
If it
15
was
years
that
of hard
easy-
graft to build the audience. If it's that fucking
that.
easy, tell
I
Eddie to
appreciate
go on his own and build his own
Right,
channel
you is.
without any help from the
to the
Archieverse.
fucking choir here. You're preaching to the choir here. Right.
Oh, jeez.
It's just not as simple as that, and you know that. Stop gaslighting.
It is as simple as that.
It's not as simple as that because it doesn't work like that, and there's not
Of course it
everybody
works
that
like
can do
that.
it.
All right, if
It's
you're
that easy, I'd do it.
anyone
It's that
can
easy.
build
Give me the
anyone.
keys. Right, look, if it's that
Poway,
easy, give me the
Jesus.
keys. Give me the fucking keys then. If it's that easy,
Poway.
give me the keys.
Anyone can build a
Yeah,
channel.
they can. Anybody
Go off,
can, but
go off
not
on your own
anybody
back.
can, but nobody can do it
Go
well.
off on your own back and build your own
You know.
audience, and then you can take 100% of all the money. without any Archieverse help.
And you know as
go
well
and
as I
find
do,
your
I'm
own
coming here
audience.
and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that.
I didn't
What I'm
say
saying,
you are.
don't
But
stop.
I'm just saying.
Well, stop gaslighting then, because
I'm not. I'm saying 50% is a fair deal, to be honest.
I think it is. Not for somebody like him that's not got any income.
The speed limit
Well,
is
if it's such a bad deal, he can fuck off then, can't he?
50%.
And not get a penny. It's his
Get
choice.
nothing
No
then.
one's forcing him. No
Fucking
one's
hell, he's not
forcing him.
even. The guy is doing a good job. He can't get a job elsewhere.
Yeah, he's doing a
It's not
good
like
job. I
paying
didn't
me
say.
that.
I didn't say he's not.
Me that. I haven't
I
got the
think
talent.
50%'s
Come
fair,
on.
you know. I wouldn't mind a
It's
50%
not-
deal of a successful
Well, you
business.
can't fucking do
Never
it.
have that offer
You-
in the real world,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, well,
50% of a
you're all well and
successful
good saying
business.
that because you can't fucking do it. You can't do it.
What are you talking about? Dodger did it fucking ages, a couple of years ago,
Well, he's
and
not
he
making
didn't even
100
take.
Eddie's making.
Dodger didn't even take a
for
penny. He
fuck's
did it
sake.
for his own merit.
Dodger
Dodger
can't
was-
do it the same. Dodger can't do it the same way that Eddie can do it. And
What special
Eddie's
fairy
broke.
dust does Eddie have? All he does is open the fucking doors and turn the lights on.
Fair. It's called being fair. He can do it, and he has.
He turns the lights on and people jump on the panel. I mean, it's not fucking rocket
No, he
science now,
doesn't
is
turn
it?
the lights on. No, he doesn't. And how many people are you going to get that are going to turn the lights on? Dodger, you won't even fucking turn the lights on all day, every day like
Because
he
Dodger's
does.
got a
And he
fucking life.
and he
Dodger's
doesn't
got a
just-
life.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah,
stop,
I'm an
stop taking
Amiga
somebody-
Seamaster,
Yeah,
man.
and stop
I'm an
taking-
Amiga man.
Stop taking
I'd
somebody for
take the
granted.
50%,
It's
man.
not-
I'd
why would
definitely
I-
work for
Right.
50% of a successful business. Somebody offered me 50%
Oh,
of
for
their
fuck's
business
sake.
they'd build up.
Hey,
Man, I'll
Dodger,
take it tomorrow.
how many times have I come on here? How many times have I come on here vouching for some random that I don't even know?
He's not a random. How is Eddie a random?
You're treating him like
Eddie's
one.
all right. Parway's all right. We're all right. We're a community.
Stop bringing
We're
him
all
down.
right.
Then.
Nobody's bringing him down. He's just got fucking paid. What are you talking about?
I'm the one that's coming on here that's prepared to get banned and say
If
it.
Eddie, you're not getting
I'm
banned.
the one that's
Nobody's banning you.
But the thing is, I'm the one that's prepared to take the risk and say it. You know,
There's no risk.
others.
You're not getting banned. You've been here for fucking 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You're not getting banned. No one's
10
banned
years.
you. All right, 10 years.
longer
No
than
one's
Eddie.
banned you.
Yeah, but what I'm
You're
saying,
not getting.
why would I come on here and say it then? Why would I say-
Hey,
why would I
everyone's
come on
got
and
a
say
point
it?
of view.
Yeah, you can write your opinion, Parway.
Yeah.
Always, mate. It's free speech, man. No, I
Come on
think
here and do this
50%
then.
of a successful business is a damn good
What,
deal. I never got that in the real world. Never, never, never.
Dodger, but
I could do
Archie
it
hasn't been
myself.
giving him that. Dodger, but Archie hasn't been giving him that.
He just
Giving him
paid
what
him
was
today,
You just paid him.
50%.
They changed
No.
the deal to 50. That's fair enough. I mean, that's more
He
than
also
fair.
just saw the invoice, I believe, an hour ago.
Well,
And
I'm
don't
always going
forget,
to fight for the guy.
If
I'm
somebody
always going to
wants to
fight for
send
the
him
guy. He
cash
doesn't know
direct,
what he's
he
doing.
puts his PayPal up. Don't forget,
else,
you can
he-
send Eddie the
and-
cash direct because he has all his direct lines. If
Yes,
you
he's
worry
got
about what
PayPal,
Eddie gets,
Cash
send it
App.
to him direct.
And I'll say something else. He needs somebody that's going to look after them matters for him because he isn't capable
Well,
of doing it.
well,
either.
Poway, you can take the position then, can't you,
No,
Poway?
I've said no, it couldn't do it. But that's not acceptable.
Well, if people think
He
Eddie's
isn't-
been
he
done
isn't-
so, Jesus
I
Christ!
don't know if he is or not, but he isn't capable. Could you trust
He's
him?
not.
to look
Are you
after him?
saying that? Are you saying that a hacker is not capable of making a point to
He
Archie?
isn't. You watch all his dungeon and watch him work it out. It's fucking hell. I don't know what he's been hacking, but come on, I don't want to bring him down. I like him, and he's good at
Well,
running.
now
the
you
stream.
are
He can do
bringing
it
him
better than
down.
I
You're
can.
bringing him down, saying that he's not a
Fucking hell.
hacker.
I don't think he is. Well,
Is
maybe
it-
he is.
is-
Maybe.
He was locked up in prison for being a hacker, and now you're saying that he's not a hacker. So
What is this? What is this you're doing here? You know what I'm trying to say.
well, you're making it out like he's a 5-year-old kid that needs a caregiver or something.
No, I'm
He's
not
got a
saying that.
brain. He's got a voice. If he's
Yeah,
got
and-
issues, he can tell Archie. He doesn't
He's
need
done
you to
right.
hold his hand.
He's on good money. Look, he's done well. He's done better than he would have before. He's making reasonably good money. I mean, don't knock the guy. Just support Eddie. Just support him. And if you want him to have 100%, send it to his.
Yeah, you can send him $100 per way
Look,
to his
Dodger, come on, don't start this. You know what I'm trying to say. That's you know what I'm trying to say.
I don't see. Look, I don't see any problems in the deal. The deal 50%'s a good deal.
I don't think he's been getting that though, Dodger.
Well, he
I'm not
has
trying
got
to say
I
he
think it was
should get more
40
than he's
and 50.
deserving.
He's close. Look, even
And I
my
don't think it's been worked
my
out
inverse
right
Polish
either.
notation mathematics, he's not far off. He's not far off. And look, so many people are scrutinising this. It's like, there's no way Archie's going to mess it up because it is under 100% scrutiny now. So, wait till,
Dodger,
let's see what his wages are like next month. His first proper full, let's say next month is going to be his first proper full month. It's going to be scrutinised.
Like I can.
All
Dodger,
the accountants
listen.
are on the job, all these amateur accountants are all working it out. It'll be all right.
Dodger, people like me and you can afford to just wait till next month. This guy's got nothing.
He's living with his fucking mum. He's living with his mummy.
That doesn't
He's
matter.
not going to be fucking homeless, is he? His mum's taking care of him.
Archie's giving him an opportunity. Look, at least he's got an opportunity now. He didn't have that before. Let's be honest. He's got an opportunity to earn now.
Poway, he's not going to be fucking homeless. He lives with his mum.
Right, all right. I'm going to say.
You're acting like he's going to be homeless next week. He's not.
No, but listen, look. I can appreciate.
He's got a fucking Mercedes Benz. He's doing all right. It's not that fucking hard to buy. I don't have a fucking Mercedes.
You've got a biased opinion.
I'm going to die now, guys. The dangers.
Biased opinion, looks. I know. The reason I'm trying to appeal to Dodger is because he doesn't have that biased opinion that you do, right? I know that you're both reasonable guys. I'm not on my own here, and there's people that are more reasonable.
Okay, Poway, what deal do you want Eddie to get? So if 50% is not good enough, what deal do you want him to have?
I don't think it probably isn't.
So if it's not good enough, how much do you want him to have?
I don't know. But
you don't even know. So you're making all these arguments, and you can't even put a deal on the fucking table. What kind of business guy are you?
Because it's not. No, because I'm not.
You're trying to do business, and you're like, well, it's not good enough. Okay, what do you want? I don't know. I don't know what I should have. I don't know.
It's not my place to say that he needs.
It's not your place. So what the fuck are you doing here saying it then?
Because I don't think the guy's capable of arguing his own case.
Circle of fucking nonsense.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Right. Well, he needs more than 50. It's probably 60 or 70% because the guy's not earning anything. And if you look at what the horology,
he just got fucking paid $1,500.
He's not even earning minimum wage. He's not even earning minimum wage.
Jeez.
Why do you think I don't want to argue the case? He probably needs 70%, and it's not considered reasonable because of how much.
But if it's such a bad deal, then he doesn't have to do it. If it's such a bad deal, don't do it. Poway. If it's such, no, I'm not. I'm talking facts. If you are not happy with your, I would say this to anyone. If you are not happy with your salary, fuck off and get a better salary from somewhere else. I would say that to anyone. Don't work in a job. Don't work in a job. Don't be a slave.
No.
If you're not happy, go find a better deal.
That is what you're saying in Archie's interest and in the people that are watching the stream.
I'm saying it as it's nothing to do with Archie.
Yeah, but
I'm saying facts. I'm making facts.
I mean, to be honest,
talking about Archie.
Let's be honest. Look, you're earning a low wage to be saying what
it's not a wage. What I'm getting is not a wage. I'm getting
Let's look at it from a different perspective then, Lux. There are a lot of people that are watching the Horology Dungeon for many hours, yeah? And you're trying to say that he should end what he's doing because he doesn't get a fair rate.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I said if he's not happy with the deal, he should negotiate with Archie, or if he still can't make a negotiation, if two people can't come to an agreement, then that's how business works, right? That's how contracts work.
Eddie is happy. The problem is it doesn't.
So if he's happy, what's your problem?
Because I've just said because it's happy doesn't mean it's fair.
Life isn't fair, Poway. The world is not fucking fair.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's why me and you are in the argument because you don't like that somebody else is arguing his case.
No, I'm not. No,
and I'm not the one. I'm not the one with.
I'm happy. I have no issue talking to you. If I had an issue with you, you'd be kicked off straight away.
You were listening earlier on. The reason you haven't kicked me off because you know that I'm the only spokesperson for this. You know that there are
if
other
I have
people
an
with
issue
more
with anyone, I'll
credibility
just
than
pick
me.
them off. I
You
got
know,
no issue with you.
you know as well as I do, there are people with more credibility than I have that are saying the same things. It's just that I'm coming on here because
It's
I'm
none of my
talking-
business,
because my
Poway. It's none of
reputation
Poway.
counts
It's
for
none of
shit
my
no more.
business. Poway. It's none of my business. It's
Well,
up
you're
to
not-
Eddie. It's up to Eddie and
not
Archie.
your-
That's how business. That's how business works.
Yeah, you're going to still getting paid your $30 a looks. You know you're going to get that. You've run a tight ship. Why can't you fucking vouch for somebody else who's doing a good job?
Poway, I just fucking did, Poway. Poway, listen to me very clearly. When I talk, my words are very specific. The deal. You're not even letting me talk.
I am.
The
You know
deal.
where I am.
The deal between Eddie and Archie is between Eddie and Archie. It's got nothing to do with me.
He's not capable of agreeing a fucking.
What do you mean he's not capable?
Deal.
He's a grown fucking man. He's a fucking hacker.
No, he's not.
How is he not capable?
If he was capable of agreeing a deal that was okay for himself, he wouldn't be on here at all, would it? Let's be fair. He's
just made $1,500, and he's
the reason
happy.
It's good. The reason it's good for you is because of the country you're in. You know full well what I'm trying to say.
You don't even know how much my earnings are. You think I survive on $30 Australian, not even US? You think dude, my fucking dinner today cost 30 fucking bucks.
You're not. You know what I'm trying to say.
You don't know anything about me and my businesses.
I do know. And you know I do.
No. You don't know shit. Tell me what you think you know about me. Tell me what you think you know about me. How much is my rent? How much is my mortgage? How much is my car payments?
In the context
how much is my
Eddie,
how much are my food payments? I spend $30 fucking on chocolate every day.
I appreciate that. Well, that's a problem.
No, it's not a problem.
But you know what I'm trying to get at in the context of Eddie, I'm trying to say that there is a fair deal to be done. Why would I come on here when
well, that's between Archie and Eddie. It's got nothing to do with me, so leave me out of it.
And you know, the people that should come on here haven't come on here.
Well, the link is there. Anyone is welcome to voice their opinion.
And in some ways, I'm glad. I'm glad to do it, and I don't get the respect that the other people that you know I'm mentioning would have. They fight the same cause more so than I do. They watch the analytics. I'm doing it. I'm risking my neck. I always do. I always risk my neck. Every time I come on here with you, every time you spend
Platinum Big G. I have a business that I pay rent, and I have a house that I pay mortgage.
Well, never mind him. Despite whatever I come at, every time I come on here with you, it's always an argument, and you know that.
No, it's
and I have
not.
respect for you.
We can talk normally.
Of course we can. But what I'm saying is I always argue the toss with you. It's always respectful, but there's a reason. There's a reason.
I have no hatred towards you, Poway. I don't hate you. I got no issue with you.
Quite tightly, actually. I respect you and I like talking to you. That's why that probably is why I've not been booted, because you've got a short fuse and I know that. Look,
it was Archie that booted you before. It wasn't even me.
I know. What I'm saying is I don't. Look, I can't do anything about it. I'm going to just end it at this. I don't think that the deal that Eddie is getting is quite good enough. That's
so how much would you like him to make?
Well, he does run the whole thing, doesn't he, on the dungeon? And the guy's running fucking. He should be sleeping more than he is. And he's not earning that much when the stream.
Archie is not forcing him to do 15 hours. It's up to him how many hours he does.
But it's got to be fucking worked out, hasn't it? You know what he's like.
What do you mean worked out?
It's not me or you, is it? It's not me or you, is it?
You check the playboard figures, you figure out how many percentage out of the playboard figures, and then you send the invoice, and Archie checks it, and you get paid. It's not rocket science, is it?
That's a good rate for him. I would say that if it was Jock or somebody in the past. I'm trying to be polite to Eddie. Come on, it's not it's. Would you, if she was in the situation that Eddie's in, and he's,
Well, put it this way: Eddie made $1,500 that he wouldn't have made if he wasn't doing the show.
I know.
So if he's not happy, then don't do the show. If he is happy, then continue doing the show.
I know, but that's not how
you're talking like Archie's exploiting a 5-year-old kid. It's ridiculous. Eddie is a grown man.
Yeah.
Sure, he lives with his mom. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it saves on the rent,
Well,
doesn't it?
Saying he's a grown man's stretch.
So you're saying he's not a grown man? What are you saying?
Well, put it this way: if it was me or you, would you agree to the deal he's got at the moment? No, you don't. Not necessarily.
No, because I have a life and I can't sit there for 15 hours a day.
Yeah, but just all I'm saying is just give him a bit of a better deal. That's all.
There's nothing to do with me. It's to do with Archie.
He does a good fucking job.
I think 50% is a fair deal, considering it's 15 years worth of. Archie spent 15 years building that platform.
I'll ask you this question then. Right, if me and Eddie swap places, do you think I'd do a better job than Eddie?
I don't know. Try it.
Just yes or no.
I got no idea because I've never seen you do a show.
Don't gaslight me. If I swap,
I'm not gaslighting. I've never seen you do a show, so
because you won't give me that. Just guess.
I don't know. Just try. How about we do a Poway show? Should we set one up?
No. Listen. So what I'm trying to
let's set up a Poway show.
No,
I will tell Archie. I will tell Archie to pay you 60%.
Right.
And then see if you're happy with it.
You have to guess.
So we do it.
So if you had to swap me and Eddie,
all right, I'm setting it up now.
Poway
Live.
No! Don't start this. You gaslight.
So we're gonna start the show in. I'll give you an hour. I'll give you an hour to research and find some articles or some shit to talk about. So I'll start it in an hour's time. Okay.
No.
All right, let me set up the stream.
Listen,
right now. Stream.
Why are you being a fucking cunt again?
No, I'm not. You just said that you wanted the deal. I'm setting.
No, I didn't say that. Listen, what I said was, if you swap me and Eddie, who would you prefer, me or Eddie? And
I don't know because I've never seen the Poway show.
I'll tell you why. Because even if me and Eddie did swap and I did as good a show as him, what do you think I would do? I'd ask for more money than he's asking, and I'd
that's up to you. You can ask all you want.
Exactly.
Poway, you can ask all you want, but whether you get it or not is another story.
But equally, I know he can run a better show than I can.
All right. Well, maybe yours is just 30%. Then your deal is 30%.
Somebody. Well, exactly. You need somebody to help him. You don't need to abuse him for that.
Nobody's abusing him.
Nobody's abusing him.
No one's being abused.
Just because of it turning a blind eye.
If he doesn't like it, he can leave.
You know.
Well, that's what I say to my employees. If you don't like it, well, I'll find someone else that can do the fucking job.
You're a fucking prick, you.
How? If you don't fucking like it, well, there's 100 people lining up outside my door begging for a job.
Well,
so
the problem is this is not the same as the normal capitalist world. We're online streams, and people are going to defend people. Unfortunately, you've got people like me and Nerk and TW and Plastic. They're going to be here and they're going to defend him.
Oh, go ahead. It's fine. No problem.
Exactly. You don't like it, but that's what's going to happen.
Hey, do
that's what's happening right now. I'm doing it. Well, exactly. Yeah. It's not the same as having a normal job.
No, it's not a normal job. Of course not.
So why don't you just give the fucking guy a better rate?
It's not up to me. You're asking me. It's nothing to do with me. It's not.
Well, why is that fat bastard dropped off then? As we're discussing it, I noticed he dropped off.
He doesn't want anything to do with you.
Yeah, because he knew what was coming up. He doesn't want anything to do with me. He doesn't want anything to do with the conversation. It doesn't matter if it was me or Narc off Plastic. He doesn't want anything to do with the issue.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Well, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. But as long as you let me and Nerk and Plastic and people like that and TW keep coming on here and question it, how many views
you can question, but it doesn't mean the deal changes. You can question all day, all the time you want. And you've also forgot that he gets direct payments. So his 50% is actually more like 70% because he gets direct PayPal payments, cash out payments, WeChat payments. He gets all of it. So if you take that into consideration, he is actually getting probably 70%, which is a good deal.
That's like, look, when you lived in the UK, that's like telling a builder, an electrician, a plumber, a tree surgeon, oh, can I just pay cash and avoid the VAT? The guys don't pay VAT anyway. If they can get the fucking full amount from you, they'll get the full amount from you. If they can't, they'll just take the fucking cash amount because it makes no difference. That's the equivalent of what you're saying.
So we're going around in circles. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Palway? People are dropping off. People are getting bored in the chat.
Well, I don't know what to say to Lux, but I don't think it's right. Look, I don't want to carry on anymore, but I don't think it's right.
Well, hey, the world is not right.
And tell you something. If you weren't getting paid by Archie, you'd be agreeing with me. I know you would be, because I know what you're like.
It's a goodwill gesture payment. It's got nothing to do with salary.
About time you fucking told you bridge the gap rather than fucking being all on Archie's side. You should be bridging the gap.
Which gap? Which gap? Which gap are you talking about?
Well, you're all on the Archie side.
Yeah, because I'm loyal. I'm loyal to my friends.
Yeah, I know you are, but
Same as that you're loyal to your friends.
Which ones?
Whoever
I'm
your
talking-
friends are.
Who am I friends with?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, fucking hell, Nark and Curly and fucking Curly, fucking hell, never mind him, fucking fat cunt. Nark, TW.
Are you still friends with
Plastic,
Watch Nicholas?
Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
Well, you know he's disappeared, don't you?
Okay. So what does that
Well,
mean?
I am, yeah. He's gone basically.
Okay.
Basic gist is though, you're not towing the line. You're towing the line without a shit, but you're not seeing the balanced opinions of people that are, for and against.
Well, Dodger agreed with me. Dodger agreed with me.
Well, Dodger will, won't he? He's the same as you. I don't know why Dodger is, but he's the same as you.
Why? What's wrong with Dodger?
I don't know.
So if anyone agrees with that point of view, then it means that what? What does it mean? So anyone that doesn't go with your point of view, what are they in your opinion?
Fucking hell, I've been here as long as you have. Why would I be having this perspective rather than towing the line with you and Dodger?
We're not towing the line. My opinion and Dodger's opinion is in a business. If you ignore, we're ignoring Archie. In a business point of view, it's a very fucking good deal. If you went to work at Walmart, do you get 50% of the profits? No, you don't.
Yeah,
you get a shitty minimum wage.
I'll tell you something. In 5 years' time, when me and you are still watching these streams, everybody thinks that I'm a fucking nutcase. I know they do. Fair enough. But in 5 years' time, me and you will still be here.
I won't be here in 5 years' time. I can guarantee you that.
Well, there's a problem for Archie then. But in 5 years'
No, it's
time,
not. How is it a problem for Archie?
In other words, when this stream's still run in 5 years' time, I know what I said now, and people will remember it. The people that matter will still remember it. And I was fighting somebody's cause just to get a fair deal, not to shaft Archie. I've always watched him 10 years. Just to get a fair deal for somebody that's doing something for him. Because that's just going to make a fortune out of him anyway.
I thought you said you were here from the beginning. He's been here more than 10 years.
10 years I've been a bit about.
Oh, Archie's been around for about 14, 15 years.
Well, sort of. He's employed then. Fucking waste management and whatnot. IT. In inverted commas. But 10 years is what he's been here, roughly.
No, he's been here more than 10 years.
I know how long he's been here. But I just don't think I just wouldn't treat somebody like that. Why does he need more? Why does he need the lion's share?
Archie has been here 17 years. He started in 2008.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, come on, Luxy Poo. You know what I'm trying to say.
All right, I'm going to wrap this puppy up. We're losing people. It's not very entertaining, to be honest.
I'll tell you something, Lux. You can be nice when you want, but I'll tell you something else. I'm going to tell you straight. You can be a fucking prick when you want being.
What have I done to be a prick? What have I done to be a prick?
I
don't know. You don't even know.
I don't know, but that's it. You know.
No, just tell me. If I'm a prick, I'm a prick. What have I done to be a prick? You just said you don't know.
You can be. You can be. I'm just saying.
Okay, so what have I done to be a prick?
You
What
get
have I
on
done?
my. I like you, but you get on my tits. You get on my tits. And that's
All
what
right,
I'm
how have I got on
saying.
your tits? Because I don't
You
agree
just
with
get-
you.
You just get on my tits.
Because I don't bow down to you. Is that the reason?
You don't need bow.
Do I need to be a yes
So I'm
man?
not
Do
bowing
I
down
need
to
to be?
you either. I'm
Do
not
I
bowing
need?
down to
That's
you.
good. That's why I like you, Palway. I like you because you don't do that.
Yeah, but you're getting on my tits. You know what I'm trying to say?
You don't think that you've been
you're-
getting on my tits for the last fucking 40 minutes, Palway,
Yeah, but
dude.
you've been getting on my.
Falskin.
We've not done any of that. We've not done any of that. Listen, you've been getting on my tits from day one.
All
You've
right,
been
well,
getting
don't
on my
fucking talk to me then.
Well, come on.
Do something about it, Palway.
It's not right.
Do something about it.
God, you are a fucking prick when you won't be you.
You're gonna do nothing. Now get in your fucking box and shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Because you ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, yeah, but why should I have to do something about it?
It's a joke, Palway. It's a joke, Palway. It's a
yeah, but I
joke.
know what you say. You go behind the scenes and talk to Tans here and that. But I don't do any
Behind the
shit,
scenes,
man.
I don't talk behind the scenes.
I'm telling you,
I don't fucking talk behind the scenes to 10. You can ask 10. I don't talk. I don't gossip behind the scenes with 10.
Telling you, you're a prick, and for some reason.
Okay, how am I a prick? How am I a prick?
Because you're not fucking seeing reason. Why can't you give them better?
So because I don't agree with your point of view, I'm a prick. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's
all right,
exactly
cool.
right.
No worries. It's all good. All good.
Give
Next.
the guy a fuck. Give him a fucking hell. Don't give me a break. Give him.
If you notice, Palway, I don't pull the purse strings, Palway. So it's not up to me. You're preaching to the wrong person. You need to be preaching to Archie, because you're talking all this stuff to me. It's got nothing to do with me. Archie holds the purse strings.
Yeah, but it has everything to do with you.
How?
You are a gaslighting bastard, you.
Why? Because I still own part of that channel.
There we go.
Why? Because a percentage still goes to me of all the super chats.
You've slipped up there, haven't you?
No, I haven't. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
Well, what's your problem?
I don't have a problem. When did I say I have a problem?
Why would you like to get a raw deal?
Eh? It's called business. It's called business, Palway.
Bollocks.
What do you mean bollocks?
People
life is not fair, Palway. Hey?
People listen to this, and that's how you make your money, and so does.
How do I make my money? How do I make my money?
Viewers.
How do I make my money, Palway?
Viewers.
Viewers? What do you mean viewers? How does Archie make money?
Viewers.
Viewers.
Yeah. If you don't have people watching you and donating, you don't make nothing.
Well, isn't that what Archie's been saying? Isn't that Captain Obvious? Isn't that what Archie's been preaching for the last 10 years on his live streams? If you want these shows to continue, you have to support. It's pretty obvious because how is Archie going to keep these shows running without, receiving some kind of payment to help keep these streams going?
Can he not do that by paying somebody a fair rate?
He is paying Eddie a fair rate.
Is he?
Dodger agrees with it. You've already heard Dodger agree. So is Dodger a cunt because he doesn't agree with your point of view?
Well, just explain that the Dodger's on your side over it. It's biased.
It's not about sides. It's not about sides.
So you think that Eddie's getting us a good deal?
50% of all super chats, plus he gets direct payments on PayPal, Cash App, and all the other fucking.
Is his direct payments on PayPal of your concern?
No, I don't give a fuck.
So the rate that Archie's giving him, your concern, Archie's concern.
It's none of my business. It's Archie's business, not my business.
So we're not going to get any further on where we are then.
I keep telling you that. I've been trying to tell you that for the last hour. That it's not. You're preaching to the wrong person. You should be preaching to Archie, not me.
And are you prepared to do anything about it?
I'm just an employee. It's got nothing. It's above my pay grade. And I think he's on a fair deal. So why would I change my point of view?
Luxy-poo, Luxy-poo. It's a difficult one, this.
No, it's not. It's very simple.
I
It's very simple.
think we're going round in circles, but I've made my point clear to you.
But you don't need to make the point to me. You need to make the point to Archie.
Is he not listening at some point?
Of course he's not. He doesn't give a fuck. He's asleep right now. It is like 11 o'clock at night in Australia. If you're not happy with a deal, don't sign the contract. That's how business works.
Has he signed a contract?
Yes. Contracts have been signed. Payments have been made. If he's not happy with the deal, don't take the payment. He has accepted the payment in a court of law. It is all above board and legit. Contract signed, payments made.
So if I signed a contract with you to run a stream for Archie at $2 an hour, let's say,
That's
for
up
instance,
to you. But Ed is not getting $2 an hour.
and would you and Archie allow that to continue?
Well, instead of hypotheticals, why don't we just do the deal? You get the same deal as Eddie, 50%, and you run your show.
I don't think that's what he's been getting.
Well, the payment has been made today. Kelso checked the payments and he says, yeah, sounds good.
And is Eddie's deal renegotiable?
It's actually already been renegotiated. It was originally 40%. Now it's 50%.
On the original deal, which you say
The original deal was 40%. Now it's 50%.
How is it possible to renegotiate that deal if there was a contract signed?
Because you can make new contracts with
if
new
Eddie
deals.
So if Eddie wanted to increase his percentage, he could negotiate that with you, and it would be with you and Archie, and it would be doable.
No, because it's not going to go any higher than it already is, because he's getting direct payments as well. So his percentage is not 50; it's more like 70.
So if you want,
we could do a higher deal, but it means no direct payments, and it's 100% only payments via super chats. It's like this. Imagine walking. Imagine working. Let me have a point. It's only 30 seconds. Imagine working at McDonald's, right? And a beef burger is $5. Now you say to the customer, "Hey, you can pay $5 to me, and I have to tally it up on the till, or you can give me $2 and I put it in my pocket, and I still give you the beef burger." Technically, that's what Eddie's doing. Right? How about that?
Yeah,
is that fair? You want to talk about fairness? Is that fair? Is that fair, Pelway?
I think the base deal that he's getting is a bit raw.
Okay, but is that not fair? Is that fair or not? Where McDonald's is selling a beef burger for $5. The cashier goes, instead of giving me $5 and I put it in the till, you give me $2 and you still get your beef burger, and that $2 goes in his pocket, and the business loses out.
It's all about that original $2 then.
Wait, is that fair? You're not even answering my question. Is that fair? Is that fair?
It's all about that original $2, whether that
is it a yes or no? It's a yes or no. Is that fair? Yes or no?
Questionable.
I'll say it again. McDonald's sells beef burgers for $5. The cashier, who is pissed off at their salary, goes, hey customer, instead of paying $5 and me putting it through the till, you give me $2 and I put it in my pocket and you still get the beef burger.
Mm-hmm.
What is that fair to McDonald's or not?
That sounds like a deal that
No, that's not a
favourable
deal.
to-
That's called stealing. That's called stealing.
It's also a deal that's favourable to the.
It's not a deal. It's called
Sorry.
stealing.
It's basically a sale.
Undercutting the business, stealing from the stealing. It's basically stealing. So Archie is allowing him to do that, but the deal is 50% because of him taking those direct payments.
If he decides
Archie gets zero
that-
out of those direct payments.
I'm saying, is it enforceable if he wants to take payments direct to his PayPal? Is that enforceable by Archie that he can enter a deal?
The cat's already out of the bag, so it's impossible now. The cat's already out of the bag. He's already been taking direct payments and showing it all over the screen for 24 hours every single day.
Would it be reasonable to enforce a contract that would be against that kind of practice?
Technically, he should be fired and his contract ripped up null and void. But Archie's still willing to give him the 50% that agreed on because Archie is a good person and is a good man.
Do you know why that Archie's continuing with that 50%?
Yeah, I know why.
I know too. Sounds a good game, doesn't it? Doesn't
Sorry?
mean it is. I said it sounds a good game, but it doesn't mean
All
it
right,
is.
we've only got 23 people watching. No one gives a fuck. Shall we wrap it up?
Well, they don't, but me and you.
We've lost 70% of the audience so far.
Because you're wordsmithing a deal you're wordsmithing.
As I said to you, it's got nothing to do with
It's
me.
an
Talk to
absolute.
Archie.
Well, it's nothing to do with me either.
I'm only talking to you to entertain you. To be honest, talk to Archie. It's got nothing to do with me.
What you mean is because I didn't agree with you.
No, you don't. It's not. It's not about that.
The bottom line is what matters. What deal? Not what deal. Whether it's legal and all that bullshit is. There's no legal with this. It's StreamYard, isn't it?
Of course, it's legal. It's got contracts, business contracts, payments into bank accounts. It's all legal.
Would you like to take it to court and challenge it if it was going the wrong way for Archie?
Why would I want to take it to court?
Well, if Eddie started to make more than was expected and Archie was making less.
I don't know what circle of logic you're trying to push now. To be honest, there's no one watching. There's no one watching. There's nobody watching. I think I should just wrap this up because it's not very entertaining anymore. So
So, in other words, the deal you give to Eddie was a load of bollocks.
no, it wasn't. It's not my deal. It's Archie's deal. Oh, he left. Why did he leave? Poway, come back. I'll give him 60 seconds to come back. All right, the link's in the chat. Let's see what the chat says. Lux is right. Thank you, Angelic. Angelic, he kept it for himself for 100 Myers, whatever that means, and gets royalties every time someone lights a fire. The art of the Lux, jeez. Lux made a good deal. Lux is happy. Full screen. Full screen. Oh, dropped off. The link is there. I didn't kick you off. I haven't ended the stream. The link is still there. Most people have left anyway. There's only 19 people here. We had about 70 earlier on. So you coming back or you finished? I'll give you 20 seconds. I'll put some music on while we're waiting. Do we have music anymore? Poway says you're a prick, Lux. Like you as a friend, but in terms of the deal, I think Oh, I like you as a friend, but in terms of the deal, I think you're a cunty. With that, won't apologize. I don't want your apology. I don't need your apology. I don't want your apology. And as I keep telling you, Palway, it's not even my deal. This is Archie and Eddie's deal. It's got nothing to do with me. I've been trying to tell you for the last fucking hour. It's got nothing to do with me. So you're preaching to the wrong person. But if that makes me a prick, okay, no problem. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you to Phoenician Cedar. Thank you to the Magpie. Thank you to Scratchy. And thank you to Jefferson Exotic. Palway, I'll be backstage for a minute if you want to talk backstage. I'll see you guys later. See you next time. Bye. Peace, love, sweet harmony. Bye-bye.